Hey Cancer, it's your reading. It's general reading, and at the end I'm gonna give you 3 more cards for your love life. So stay till the end if you want to know about your love life. Cancer, you've been into a relationship which this relationship broke your heart, and you felt miserable at the time. You felt like the whole world is over, but you learn. Okay, you learn from it. That give you good life lesson, and you might be now still thinking about maybe that was a good relationship, that was you forgot about the bad things, you remember only the good things, and that's why you are sometime going back in your head to, about that relationship, like maybe you have a nice time sometime with that person, so that's why you remember only the good things now. And you are little bit mourning about that relationship, but you did probably the right thing, and you got 2 cups behind you, so you can use these 2 cups. Maybe someone is offering you love or whatever is in your life. You have opportunity to start from the beginning, start new, but you are not sure. You still are a little bit hesitant. You still are a little bit stuck in the past. All right, and that gives you nightmares. That gives you something to worry. That gives you something, sleepless nights and stuff like that. But you are getting over this. You're working on yourself. You're trying to not to go to that past anymore. It's not good for you, but you are still not over yet. And because you are still not over that previous relationships or going back to your past, your wheel of fortune is in reverse position. So means like you got everything in front of you. You got new open road to just take that road, and that gonna bring you to happiness, all right? Lead you to happiness. But you are, because of your way of thinking right now, you are preventing yourself from following the path to your happiness, if that makes sense. Maybe there is someone who is interested or maybe offering you love. Maybe it's fire sign, might be fire sign, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that person might be attractive, but you are thinking like this person is not mature enough for me, or maybe this person, it's presented to itself to you as a little bit childish, and that's why you don't want to start a new relationship with that person, but the past is over, but you are stuck between these two, all right? And that's why you don't see the wheel of fortune, and you cannot really have that wheel of fortune in your life till you're gonna be stuck where you are stuck, if that makes sense. Now, once you stop doing this, to going back to your past, or once you unstuck yourself, okay, there is a star card here. You're gonna see end of the tunnel. You're gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. All your wishes gonna be fulfilled. But what you have to do, you have to regroup, if that makes sense. You have to lay your swords, all right? Think about what the new relationship is giving you, or the new future will give you, and compare to this past. Past never give you anything new, all right? Only the future. and you are stuck in the past. That's why you cannot really move to the future. And that's why you have to regroup. You have to lay your swords. You have to start thinking, okay, do I want this? Do I want to be stuck? Do I want to be preventing myself from being happy? And when you realize this, when you decide, okay, no more, I don't want to be stuck, there is a cards with going to give you what do you want. Your life is going to be full. How can I explain this? You will receive as much as you give to someone or to something. Okay, so if you want love and you give someone love, you will get same amount of love or the money or happiness or whatever. You will get back same amount. All right, you will not be short like before. You will have what you want, but again, you are a little bit stuck. You are still stuck in the past. And you are talking to your ex. You are still going back and forth with that person. And, maybe he's texting you or calling you, okay? And you are answering. And that's why you are always stuck, because maybe you got enough of this, but you still answering his text or phone calls or whatever. And he knows that he can keep you busy. Okay, if that person is a narcissistic personality, what happened is he knows maybe you don't love that person, or maybe you love him a little bit, but you want to get over that person. But for that narcissistic person, it's enough if he keeps you busy and answering your texts or phone calls, because this way he knows you are still involved with him, with that person. Okay, to narcissistic person, the worst thing you can do is ignore it, not to answer, and he will maybe try more, and then will find out or realize that you are over that person, and there is nothing more damaging to narcissistic person than if they sees you that you are not interested and you don't give a shit about that person. This is very bad for them, and they're gonna disappear. They're gonna leave. They're gonna let you go, because they know they are not in your life anymore. Don't get me wrong, narcissistic people, just Google about narcissism. These people using you, they don't love you, they don't know how love look like, or they don't feel love. They just know how to pretend to be in love, but they don't love you. So they might be using you. They are narcissistic people, always use empathic people, because they don't know what empathy is, and that's why they're using you, and they seeing what you do, how you present the empathy, and that's sometimes they mimicking this. But this is for maybe another video. So be careful. If this is narcissistic person, don't answer, don't talk to them, just ignore them. You're gonna be ignoring them for days, and then they will leave you alone. Because right now this is giving you a lot of nightmares, burdens. This is like never-ending story for you. That's why you have to just leave them. You just cannot answer. You cannot put put oil into their fire, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, let's go to your love life. You got enough strength. You got everything what you want. You got what needed. Okay, but you are still fighting inside, because maybe you think maybe they are still in love with you. But like I say, narcissistic people, they don't love you. They using you, and if you give them attention, that's enough for them. Even if bad attention is good for them, because they don't care what kind of attention. They got you like hooked up. That's what they want. That's what they need. Just you to be hooked up, and that's enough for them. Okay? and you got enough strength. You got whatever you need. You are the magician. You can do whatever. You can better your life tomorrow because you got the doors open. You got Wheel of Fortune in front of you, but it's upside down because you don't want to take it. Once you decide, okay, I'm not going to do this. I take probably the other person offer. I go try to have some relationship with that person. Leave that narcissistic person alone. Leave them behind. Forget about them. You will have the victory. You will have whatever you need or whatever you want. But you have to stop answering or paying attention to that person. Hope this will resonate. I know it's deep. I know it's something. It's hard to do, but this is only your way out from this misery. What's going on right now? Okay. Thank you. I see you next time. Bye bye.